Tom Griggs.
Thank you. All right. Good evening, Mayor Arndt and council members. My name is Tom Griggs, and I live in Fort Collins, Council District 6. I'm a retired professor of education and currently an ESL teacher in the Thompson School District. My life's work is education, and I'm running for PSD School Board in this November's election. We can do better at PSD, and two areas that I intend to improve are two-way communication and safe routes to schools. Better two-way communication between PSD parents and students, PSD and parents and students is imperative, and there is also an opportunity to improve communication with the City of Fort Collins and other government entities. Ensuring that every student has a safe and efficient route to school is critical to our whole community's support for education. Since families will go far out of their way to avoid putting their children at risk, a lack of safe routes is a large equity issue as well. I had a chance to visit Tavelli Elementary School yesterday with a parent who has to make hard choices about getting his kids to school every morning and picking them up every afternoon. Tavelli sits on a city-county boundary and on a high-speed arterial road with no traffic light. The school was built in 1968, so there has been time to fix school access problems, but there's a diffusion of responsibility and a communication problem between the government entities that would be involved. Parents can choose to drop their children off on neighborhood roads between the school, but then have to cut through to the school itself on foot on sidewalks that are neither maintained nor cleared of snow with any regularity in the winter. The ownership of these sidewalks is unclear, and there is significant vehicular traffic where they intersect neighborhood roads. This is just one story, but it's a good example of how the city and PSD can communicate better and need to work together to benefit the entire community. As a future member of the PSD School Board, I intend to provide the leadership necessary to make these sorts of improvements happen. I'd also like to briefly comment on a proposal I've been hearing about through the grapevine regarding changing the public comment portion of your council meetings. I believe this sort of public comment provides a critical link between governmental bodies like the City Council and the School Board and the public affected by their decisions. I stand opposed to doing anything to diminish this sort of communication. I'm Tom Griggs. If you wish to make contact with me, you can contact me at 970-988-5820 or go to my website at tomgriggs, 4, PSD.org for further information about my campaign. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to working with you.
Thank you. Next up,